Alright, welcome everybody back to Spyro 3. Hopefully today's episode goes smoother than yesterday's. So we're going to be visiting the spooky swamp. Which is right over here, and then that makes Bamboo Terrace the last level here. What's up, Hunter?
You see ladders or walls that look climbable.
Yeah, I know how to climb, buddy. I sort of remember this one. I think the water is... You can't touch the water or you take damage. It's like purple poison water or something. Yeah, piranhas. No, it's not purple, it's green. And there is a alligator. But we'll talk to him in a second, just making sure there's no more gems.
That gator was mean. I thought I was a goner. Thanks for saving me.
Yeah, that was a mean gator. So we can light up these lighthouses, I guess. And then, yeah. You messed up. But I get it. Piranhas, no swimming. That's a big mosquito. Is that... Would I just hit an invisible wall? And there's a crawdad. That's a good-sized crawdad, actually. Okay. But I've seen some pretty good-sized ones. I've seen crawdads that are almost a foot long, so... Especially if you go down to the south, you get like those double-jointed crawdads that can reach behind their heads and they can move their claws all sorts of crazy. I think this is a house with a candle in it, so we might as well light it while we're here. But yeah. Crawdads can get absolutely massive. Not as big as lobsters and stuff, but still not that bad. I don't know why his mouth flashes when he chomps at you. I really don't. That's an interesting mechanic for the gator. There's a key right here. There was a gem right here. We're gonna have to start gliding. Alright, we made it past him. So there should be a mini game here somewhere. But I think you actually can go in the water at one point. But I think you need a power up. But yeah, I have no idea why his mouth flashes when he comes chomping at you. Nice. But pretty cool level. Giant mosquito. Ooh. Hey. Stop that. Okay, we're gonna go back and get the crawdad. Plus we missed a house right here, so... So, not too bad. Those almost remind me of those mosquito candles, or those tiny little ones. There's an egg right there we can glide to, but you have to get to the top. And I believe the key's right there too. And here's Mr. Moneybags. But yeah, there's, I believe, the keys right there too. Hey, Moneybags.
This door is jammed shut. Only the power of gems can hope to move it. You
Only
made
500.
A wise choice. It will mean more eggs for you and more gems for me. Best of all, Spyro, I can stop speaking haiku. What a sweet relief.
Okay, got another crawdad over here. But yeah, you have to pay to win the level. And it's mandatory. You have to do all the levels. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of him first. I can deal with the mosquito. They definitely came up with some interesting design in this, I would say. A mosquito with a mohawk. See, there's a mini game over there. But you can walk on some of these trees. See, there's the key over there. Another dragon egg. This one's Frank. But it feels like they tried to make this feel like the original again. Which, nothing wrong with the original. Okay, there's the key. We might as well go back and open up the treasure chest while we're here. I almost got by an invisible wall. Another dragon egg over here. Uh-huh. Another invisible wall. Okay, Spyro. Okay. Well, that would have been easy to reach normally. I don't know why it doesn't want us standing on that, but here's another dragon egg. Michael. What's up, buddy? You can see a bunch of gems that way. Have to get in that house. That's just where we were, actually. But we got the treasure chest, and we got, and then we got most of the dragon eggs. So the gems were over here, actually. So there's a whole bunch of stuff going on in here.
You are brave, dragon. Much braver than I by far. Here, take this darn egg.
That darn egg. Thelonious. So that's the end of this level. Already at 50 dragon eggs. And then there's two mini games here. One's with Sheila and the other is a rather strange one. Let's do the Sheila one.
This swamp smells so sweet. The springtime trees are fragrant. I'm off to kick butt.
Actually, no, Sheila's the bad one. So basically, you have to escort 2 little dudes in order to get a dragon egg. And I don't actually care for the escort quest. Because the escort quest, there's a bunch of stuff in the way, and it's just like the dudes go on ahead of you, and if they get stopped, then it just doesn't go well. Then you have to restart the whole challenge. I think it's something about mushrooms too. Because like they run into stuff, and if they run into anything, then it's mini game over. See, and you just have to clear their path of obstacles. But even if you do it beforehand, then you have to they respawn for the challenge, and then see they're trying to bust this egg out of this cage. But yeah, that's your goal right there. I don't know why Sheila can't bust it out, but this mini game I am not a fan of. I thought it was the other one. I guess the other one's the boss. So we're just gonna kind of ignore this. But we're gonna thank Sheila for her time, and we're gonna try this one.
Now I'll tell you the secret of what's in this house. A creepy wizard lives inside but hates the light. He has awoken. He swore to destroy whoever lights the tea lamps. But they're using me.
Yep. So there's a Rhinoc wizard in here that we have to launch his bombs back at. I think you I don't know. I think you charge him back. Oh, that didn't work. I missed. But yeah, very sleepy wizard. And you just hit him with his own bombs. There's a couple things in the arena. A couple little crawdads to help us out. And you have to score a direct hit or it doesn't do any damage, unfortunately. So those crawdads definitely aren't happy. But I mean, this is easy. Easy as it gets. We're just gonna move out of the way. But yeah, not a bad level. It's just hard to aim those. Gotta line up right on them or it doesn't work. But he always throws them just so lazily that they don't. But they don't line up. All you have to do is sidestep those so they line up. And that should be... Yep, there he goes. So we got Herbie. Nice to meet you, little guy. Alright, wizard's gone. So now we can exit the level. I was going to do that challenge with Sheila, but I don't enjoy that one at all. Well, that is Spooky Swamps.